This is my get up. It's my get up. You know, it's my fucking coronavirus get up. So, first of all, I just like to say, like, God bless all the families who've lost anybody in this pandemic. You know, which is, you know, it's funny because in California you watch the news and everything, and I don't think it's really set in. And maybe, you know, God bless, hopefully we've done what we're supposed to do. I see everybody's wearing masks, everybody's wearing gloves, everybody's doing it looks like everybody's, not everybody, but people are really, you know, taking this thing seriously on the streets from what I see. Okay. But you know, all it takes is one idiot to infect, you know, a whole bunch of people, especially when you see these people having parties and stuff, and you know, get-togethers where you're just like, are you flipping kidding me? Like, come on. But it's a weird time, and I think that I'm going to, and my wife will hate me for this because she hates when I don't know, whatever, you know, but I'm at a time where I love her and my son, but and just like the reason that I am not working the way I normally do is because of my wife and kid, you know, and because other than that, I would just be out there just doing it all right now. But I'm picking and choosing, and I got guys that we work together as a team, and you know, they're younger, and they're like, hey man, send us jobs, send us jobs, send us jobs. So I do what I can to try to, you know, get people taken care of, you know, and crazy times. But anyway, so just to make this a little more interesting, yeah, it's fucking crazy. And I know there's a lot of people out there, you know, we have family and friends who are in, you know, well, used to be, you know, I mean, sure they're still there, CYT, and I'm sure they might hear this. And yeah, I say the F word quite a bit when I like to emphasize something, because I think it's important to emphasize something. And when you say the F word, people go, oh, and listen, and okay, so now I have something important to say. This fucking virus is crazy. I think it's not overrated. There's this guy Cuomo, the Governor Cuomo from New York, his brother, who has it right now, and the guy's real. I'm not a big fan of him, but I'm a big fan of him right now. God bless him. While he has the coronavirus, and the stuff that he's saying is. He's giving you a rundown of how it's going, and you know, during the day he's basically okay, but at nighttime, yeah, his whole family's sleeping, and he can't sleep at night, because I'm assuming he's sleeping during the day, so at nighttime he's up, and he's apparently, you know, like he's not hallucinating, but having just you know, I understand what he's talking about, because I have a little bit of insomnia, and sometimes when I can't sleep, your mind starts going crazy, and if you can't find something on TV to watch, or some music to listen to, or some sort of dialogue, talk show or anything, and you just can't get interested in something, yeah, the nights are long and weird, and yeah, I get it, but I think most people, if you listen to this guy, young, you know, we're all gonna make it, man. Like, I don't think we should open everything up like Trump says. And look, I'm not a Trump. I'm not a supporter of any single one person who, you know, represents a Democrat or Republican, or I just don't. It gets impossible, because you know what, they start just promoting their side only, when there's just there's no way that you can just be either a Democrat and a Republican and just go, oh, like when they have these votes and you know, like all the Democrats vote one way and all the Republicans vote another way. It's impossible. They're not voting with their hearts and minds, man. They're voting for their party. Like, and that's all they're doing. They're just common sense tells you that if you get 150 people to vote on something and 75 of them are Democrats and 75 of them are Republicans and all the Republicans vote one way and all the Democrats vote one way, there's no flippin' way in the world that is humanely possible unless there's hidden agendas. Like you just wouldn't vote like that. If you vote from your heart and mind, you're gonna go, that's just not right. I don't care if I'm a Republican or a Democrat. I'm not gonna vote that way. And I know I'm just talking in tangents, and I don't give a shit right now because I'm bored as hell. I'm having fun. We're having fun with my family. We bought like a projector and a giant video screen, so we're like watching movies in the backyard at night, which is pretty cool. It's fun, and I know Asher misses his friends, but hey man, everybody has to do their part right now, and so yeah, this is gonna be a super long video. I'm gonna go to 10 minutes. That's what I'm gonna go to, and so I'm in San Diego. My name's Steve Parsons. I mean, a lot of people who know me, but I'm hoping that people share this video and I become like an overnight success, and I don't have to plumb anymore, and I can just start doing a radio talk show as when the epidemic goes over. I'm just kidding, but Oh, another thing what I would really like, man, I would really like somebody in New York to do what I'm doing now, and somebody honest and get on it, like the Cuomo guy, and say, oh look, this is what I'm seeing every day. Like I heard a couple guys saying, yeah, there's ambulance being driven by their houses I would just but I want to hear more good stories, man. I want to hear more people who have gotten through it and made it through it, like they're doing. I want to hear those stories. I want to hear a whole bunch of those stories. I just want to see a bunch of positive stories. Like right now, it's just so. Oh yeah, I understand it. And again, God bless our frontline workers, man. You know what? The 70-year-old doctor who says, you know what, I'm gonna go into this hospital right now where there's filled with COVID-19 people, and I'm going to do my best to help as many people as I can. Like that guy right there, man, he's brave, man. He's, and he's not going to think he's brave. He's not. But you know what? He's a hero. He's brave. He deserves. And there's just, God bless him, man, right? I mean, God bless him. I just lost my mom a couple months, I don't know, just a couple months ago. And it's funny, it's not funny. It's interesting because, like, she had all these signs, like everything, but she had underlying issues. And she was just, like, honestly she was just really cool woman if you ever got to spend a few minutes with her, and she got you to laugh, or she got you to just talk. You just loved her. She was, she wasn't overbearing, she wasn't underbearing, she was very independent. Didn't just like no nonsense. Didn't want to hear nonsense. And if you talk nonsense to her, she'd just be like, shut you down, like, But anyway, yeah. So COVID-19. Let's march through this, man. Like, let's just get through this. It's gonna be around for a while, guys. Period. It's gonna be around for a while. It might go dormant, but it's gonna come back. It's and I'm not telling anybody to go out and get it. Stay away from it as long as you can. Do everything they're saying. All right, man. God bless everybody. Um, personally, like every heartfelt story I've listened to on KPBS and has just like some of these stories have brought me to tears. Like, families who had to say goodbye to their loved ones on Facebook, or what's it called? Facebook Live, or from the phone. Like this is me looking and saying, "Hey guys, doesn't look like I'm gonna make it. I love you all." Like that was how they got to say their goodbyes. When my mom passed away, everybody was there, and then signs everywhere in the hospital talking about COVID-19, 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 but there were still visitors allowed. So like I think we're some of the last people who got to say, like, be around their loved one when they die in the hospital, and hug them, hold them, care for them, tell them how much we love them, whisper in their ear, and then wish them goodbye. Yeah, that's not happening now. So, and that sucks. And I don't know how much bullshit it is. I think they should allow at least, one person to be able to just, walk in there with like one of those white suits, and and let them, I don't know, man. It's crazy, man. But hope I didn't bore the shit out of you. God bless you. From my family to yours, we love you, and look up that Cuomo guy. Look up Governor Cuomo's brother. I think his name was Chris Cuomo. Anthony Cuomo, something like that. Chris Cuomo, Anthony Cuomo. Great. Just saw people racing down the freeway. See, like that, they're gonna get in a car accident, right? Then they're gonna go to the hospital, which is gonna take up space. Then they're gonna get COVID-19 on top of their punctured lung because, and yeah, it's just strange. Me and my wife were talking about that. All right, signing out. The date is, I don't know, April 5th, 2020, and we gonna make it.